We are getting ready for the semifinal game against the Nebraska Cornhuskers, and we did meet earlier on in the season, and this is how it ended up turning out. We ended up winning that game 50-28, and I got player of the game with 2 pick sixes, but now it's time for that rematch in the college football playoff. Let's get it! We are starting the Cotton Bowl off on offense, and let's see if they'll be able to drive down the field and get some points on the board to start this one. I'm like, okay, I see us driving down a little bit, and we are gonna get the touchdown! What a great way to come out here and start this game off. And now I'm on defense. You know what I'm trying to do out here. Force turnovers, do what I have to do to try to get this victory. And Dylan Raiola is back there throwing it. Give me that! They use it, they use it. They use it, they use it, they use it, they use it. They use it, they use it. They use it, they use it, they use it, they use it. Already coming up with the pick. Not even sure why he is still looking my way. He knows what happened the last time we played. He has to stay away from this boy London Bridges, and I'm trying to get the Buckeye fans hyped up. Minnie Mahomes is still trying to throw that thing, and this time one of my teammates is gonna get it. He throws another interception. The pressure must be getting to him right now. In this semifinal game, we are trying to do everything we can to make it to the national championship. And the score is now 10-0. Mahomes is dropping back. Looking my way. No! Dylan, if you throw my way, I am gonna make you pay. That's exactly what I do. I tried to give him a warning, dude. We have our sides strapped up. We are not going to allow anything over there. And our offense is getting the long touchdown. We are doing our thing here against Nebraska, 17-0. And we are still only in the first half. As you see, I'm coming up with that tackle. I am super hyped up for this one. Ooh, I thought I was going to be able to cut off that route, but he snuck that one by me. They have a little drive going right. Ooh, boy! I could not tell the exact angle that one was coming from, or I might have had my third pick, but instead, they are finally getting a score! Nebraska gets on the board before halftime, and now we are moving on to the third quarter. Look at me putting my dude on his tush. I'm too strong. We are jamming up the receiver, making him fall on that one, and they're keeping that thing on the ground, and we get the stop on third. You see the fans are all into this one. They have a 1st and goal right here now. Look, I was trying to come up with the strip. That's why it looked like I was about to punch him. And now 2nd down. Raiola to the end zone, and he's going to find his receiver. I'm like, hold up now. We cannot be letting these dudes come back. We give the ball back to him again, as you see, as I'm coming up with that tackle. AT&T Stadium, home of the Dallas Cowboys. You already know that. 3rd and 5, throwing it over to my side. And I came up with that tackle. So I was playing a mixture of zone and man. You see right here, I'm in man. And my dude is gonna break the tackle. I'm like, oh boy. There is no way we can let Nebraska get a touchdown and take the lead. You see I'm coming up, helping out with that tackle. And 2nd and goal, let's see what they're gonna do. I was trying to bait homeboy into throwing it my way, and they are gonna get all the way to the 1-yard line and take me out of the game. I was thinking to myself they were gonna get this touchdown, but they ended up losing 3 yards and settling for the field goal to tie this bad boy up at 17. And our offense is back on the field. They haven't really done anything here in the second half. And it's 4th quarter, clutch time, crunch time, whatever you want to call it. And we give the ball back. I'm like, this is not good, dude. We are going to end up blowing this game in the semifinals. And that would end my career as a college athlete. Look, 3rd and 8. What can we do right here? Oh, wait a minute. He's going to fumble the ball and I scoop it up. We get the turnover that we needed. Boy, that was a huge one right there. And now let's see if our offense can go down the field and reclaim the lead. We are getting close to that goal line. And now on 3rd down, we're going to punch it in for the touchdown, baby. So Nebraska has one more shot to try to tie this game up. And he's throwing it short right there. We're coming up, helping out with that tackle. But they are running no huddle, hurry up offense with the clock ticking under 30 seconds. And I want to bait Raiola into throwing it my way. So you see I'm trying to pretend like the receiver is wide open. And he's dropping back and launching that thing. I have no idea where it is. Obviously incomplete right there. But on 4th and 1, he's doing it again, bro! And I get burnt by the receiver! They get the score!
QJB, you're terrible.
Oh my goodness, and look at this. They are trying to go for 2. To win the game in the semifinals, they run the ball! And they are not gonna get it! That is absolutely unbelievable. I cannot believe they went for the 2-point conversion in the Cotton Bowl, and we're gonna walk out of here with a W. Can you imagine if they got that 2-point conversion and that was how my career ended up ending, off of getting burnt like toast? But we had that goal line stand, and my running back ended up getting player of the game. And we are celebrating this victory and gonna be moving on to the national championship. And this will be my 4th crack at it. You know, I already got 3 trophies. 1 at LSU, Florida State, North Kakalaki. And now we're trying to do it for Ohio State in our 4th season. So check this out. Looking at the stats, my quarterback didn't really do much of anything. Raiola did okay besides those interceptions. But I cannot believe that, dude. What an epic game in the semifinals. And I'm going over here to check out what I did as well on the defensive side of the ball. Ending up with 8 total tackles. We had those 2 interceptions and that fumble recovery. So like I said, we are going to move on. The semifinal playoff game winner. And we are going to be facing... Miami. The U. You know what they are all about, and check out the playoff tree once again. It is all leading up to this one final game. And we're going to see if we can walk away with this dub. As far as their roster, I always like to see, you know, what they're working with. A red-shirted sophomore quarterback. He's got a few physical abilities, an 84 overall. So they don't seem really too OP except for Chris Johnson Jr., this dude right here. Hold up, is that the son of CJ2K? If so, I know we are going to have our hands full on defense when it comes to that running game. But moving on, you already know I'm a beast as well. Here's gonna be the final look at my attributes. And you see I am a 93 overall. I probably could have got this a lot higher, but I was skipping some games toward the beginning of my career so that I could try to import my dude to Madden quicker, you feel me? But right now I'm gonna use these final 3 skill points, and it's time for that national championship. Let's get it! So it all comes down to this final game of the season, the national championship, to prove who is the best team in college football. And right away, I am getting burnt on the play.
Holy moly.
I'm like, oh my gosh, yo, they got to come out and be throwing that thing like that. I thought they were going to be running it for sure. And we are in that backfield stopping them. Now 3rd and long, they are definitely going to have to throw it here. I need you to sing it for me. I appreciate that. We get the much needed interception. Now on 2nd down. Come up with the hit, but they are still trying to drive down the field. And Chris Johnson Jr. is gonna get in that end zone, bruh. I'm like, this is not a good sign because I already knew he was gonna possibly take this game over. And now our offense with 3rd down, we get 14. Let's see if we'll be able to punch it in ourselves from the 1-yard line, and we do! So we are gonna tie this game up at 7. Back on defense, trying to get a stop here in the 2nd quarter. And let's see what they're gonna do. They got Chris Johnson in motion. He has the ball right here, and I'm gonna come up with the tackle. I had to make sure I had eyes on homeboy at all times because he's able to break the game wide open. And they're trying to get another drive going. I'm pushing down my receiver. I'm too strong for him. You know what it is, man. And on 1st and 10, throw it in my way. Coming up with that interception, but our offense did nothing with that. Oh my goodness! Ooh, man, I thought I was about to get a pick 6 right there, not even gonna lie. Playing this defense, they're throwing it over the middle, and I'm gonna come up with that tackle, but I'm not liking what I'm seeing out of this game so far. Miami has been moving this thing down the field and now in the end zone. What a catch! Wow, that was beautiful stuff, man. I can't even hate. And we are moving on to the 2nd half. We are losing. Look at this dude, CJ. 14-7 is the score. And the Hurricanes have the ball trying to drive down the field. I'm helping out with that tackle once again. And now 3rd down. We need to try to get a stop. And they're going to be short. But they are going for it here on 4th and 1. And check this out. They are actually going to kick it, but they still had me call a defensive play. So I'm like, yo, when you look at this camera view right here, this is what we need instead of having to look at the simulation. We need to be able to see what our offense is doing. And if you play on offense, you need to be able to see what your defense is doing. So if they had it on that field goal attempt, they should be able to have it right here, you would think, as we get the touchdown. So we tied the game up 14-14. Clutch time, crunch time. We are in the fourth quarter, and I am coming up and getting the sack. Ooh, homeboy saved me from grabbing my nuts. You know I would have got a flag on that play probably, doing the Michael Jackson. And we get the stop on third down. And look at what our offense is doing right here. With 1 minute left in the game, we are going to get in field goal range and take the lead by 3. 17-14. It looks like Miami is going to have one more shot at it. And they ended up getting me on that one, bro. I want to debate the quarter.
What in the blue moon?
I thought I had that one, dude. Oh, my goodness. That would have been epic. But it's winding down here. They're keeping that thing on the ground. I know they felt like they were going to be in field goal range, but they're running CJ in motion. I'm like, no, sir. I am snooping that play out and taking him down. I had to use my instincts on that play, and they're gonna miss the field goal. Can you believe that? We are in victory formation. Gonna walk out of here as national champs. Bridges the second college career. I knew they were going to run that play out of the backfield, dude. So I followed CJ and made sure I got that tackle. And I'm getting player of the game in the national championship. So I'm feeling good about myself. You already know that, dude. We're checking out these stats real quick. Look, my quarterback didn't even get a touchdown. I'm like, dude, what was he out there doing, man? CJ had 82 yards on the ground. My running back had 100. And then I'm going to go over and see all of my stats. If I go down to defense, well, there's Miami. And here's Ohio State. 9 total tackles, 2 for a loss, 2 picks. And of course, you know we had that sack on the quarterback. So what an epic career for this dude, London Bridges II. There's the final look at the playoff tree. You see we end up with that national championship. And here are my stats for that full senior season. 140 total tackles, 52 interceptions, and we ended up with like 16 touchdowns, my dude. So as far as my whole career, like I said, some of my stats were kind of skewed because I didn't really do much when I came up here and had to simulate through some of the games. So there's what it looks like. So drop a like for the career of London Bridges being epic. And make sure you sub for more. I'm probably going to make another character. But I'm also going to import this version of London into Madden just to see what it'll be like. And if you retire, it'll just take you back to the main menu, okay? I'll be back with some more soon. Take me out of here, Siri!
That's nasty. Peace.